Good morning and welcome to the Rise and Grind Mastermind call. This call was started on September 8th, 2016. This is a mastermind group. And what a mastermind group is, a group of like-minded individuals who come together to accumulate a great fortune. Now, this call has been provided to you by SourceDirect. And you can find a lot about SourceDirect.net. Check them out over there at thesourcedirect.net once again. What the SourceDirect.net is, you're able to pay as you go. Let's say, for example, it's basically product innovation. So pay as you go is now available for all you inventors out there, for SourceDirect inventors. They are a unique service. Their services are broken up into payment plan style. You pay as you go through the process. You always know the cost before each phase. It's up to you how. With the SourceDirect difference, you can spend more time growing your core business while you manage your product development and new product design, marketing, and testing. The SourceDirect, they help corporations. If you're worried about the cost of production in your factory, if you're frustrated that you cannot punctually deliver products to your customers because of the small workforce you hired, the SourceDirect is who you need to contact. The SourceDirect, they do product analysis and design. So if you're ever interested in product analysis or design for your business, they can provide a comprehensive product analysis and design to help inventors plan your project effectively and efficiently. Basically, you can go from a design on a napkin all the way to store shelves with the SourceDirect. So if you're looking for sourcing and manufacturing, contact the SourceDirect because they can provide a comprehensive sourcing process, including factory qualification, itemized cost detail, and tooling and cost detail. So I want you to stop what you're doing right now. If you are an inventor, if you have a corporation and you need, product analysis, so on and so forth, contact the SourceDirect.net. You don't have to pay for it all up front. They have payment plans available for you. So contact the SourceDirect.net. So today's call is Thought Creates Reality. And we always like to go back and talk about the motto of the call. The motto of the call is start your day with a vision. And this means every individual day. You're blessed enough to be on this call, so that means you're blessed enough to have been woken up today to start your day with a vision. So today we're talking about thoughts create reality. So understand that you are entirely the creator of your reality. So just ponder on that for a moment. The place where you are right now is because of your thoughts. So if you're happy, it's because you thought, okay, yes, I'm happy. I'm in a situation where I can be grateful. Everything is going great for me. I am happy. Or I'm happy despite the situations that I'm facing. You create everything that you feel based on your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. Now, say, for example, you're one of those people who feel like, no, I came into this world and this is just what's been forced upon me and I have no control. You have control of your reality based on your thoughts. Now, if you're familiar with a term called origin, this is where something was created. This is where something started. Everything you perceive in the physical world has its origin in the invisible inner world of your thoughts and your beliefs. So if you ponder on that for a moment, everything that's going on in your world, right now, is basically because of how you take it in on your thoughts and your beliefs. Use thought power to change your life. When I talk about using thought power to change your life, what I'm talking about is program your subconscious mind. And in order to program your subconscious mind, basically you need to take an inventory. And when you take an inventory of your subconscious mind, what you're doing is wondering how your thought process works. Why do you think the way you think? Why are you in the situations that you're in? A lot of this can be based on how we grew up. And so we have to change our thought patterns from as a child growing up with our mothers and fathers or whoever raised us to creating our own subconscious mind thought pattern. Some people grow up in a very negative environment. So you have to turn that negativity in your subconscious mind into positivity. So you have to realize why it is that you think, why you think, however that is. So you have to program your mind. If you're understanding, we talk about this call day by day on Start Your Day with a Vision, and everything that you do is based on habit, reprogramming your mind. Don't look for it to be easy, because programming and changing the way you think, there will be a challenge, because you're going from something that you've been continuously doing. It's a habit, day in and day out. You think the way you think based on whatever reasons you have. So you have to program your subconscious mind and utilize creative visualization. When I talk about utilizing creative visualization, what I'm talking about is basically think about when you were a child, how you believe, you thought about the planets. You thought about how things were on the planets. A lot of us pictured ourselves on different planets. A lot of us pictured ourselves of what we wanted to be when we grow up, and we put ourselves in that position. I want to be a teacher, so you would visualize yourself being a teacher. I want to be a fireman, so you would walk around here and pretend that you're a fireman. Some of these children who believe these things, that helped them choose, what major they want to major in college, what they want to gear their lifestyles towards. Realize the origin of everything that we do in our life starts with a thought. Never go along with the flow and let someone create your thought patterns, but you create your thought patterns so you have more control of your life. Next thing I wanted to talk about was use your imagination. When you use your imagination, you're able to turn that thought power into mental images. And those mental images actually then turn into physical images. So it's very important that when you think something into fruition, let's say you're saying your affirmations, and your affirmations, you haven't successfully got there yet. So you're saying you're running a successful business, is bringing you blank amount of money. What you have to do is continuously use that mental image and think about it to a physical image. When you do that, you realize everything you do in your life, especially if that's a huge motivator for you, it's gearing you to go to make that into a fruition. It's gearing you to say, hey, I have to make this happen. This is a mental picture. I see it as clear as day, just like I see any other thought that turns into physical reality. So I have to keep it there. Next thing I wanted to talk about was you are who you think you are. We are who we think we are. Basically, the people who we surround ourselves with, or the people who we attract, or the people who just are attracted to us, they are attracted to us because of who we think we are. So if we think that we're successful, if we think that we're a good person, if we think that we mean something to the world, or we're a very helpful individual, people keep us around for that reason. Because unless we give people another reason to think we are not who we say we are, that's the only way that happens. Because if you portray yourself as a certain individual and these people don't know you, know the inner you, people want to be around you based on that thought that you portray. But let's say, for example, you are a certain way, but you don't want to be that way. You can also change that as well with your thoughts. So you are who you think you are, but your beliefs need to get reinforced on a daily basis. Like we say, start your day with the vision. If you believe that you are a child of God and God is within you and you are loved because God is love, then you need to, everywhere you go, you need to show people that, that you are happy, you are humble. God is within you. People can see God in you. You're a helping person. You're a caring person. If you believe that God has certain characteristics that he's put in you, people need to see that within you. And also you need to be able to challenge your beliefs. If you believe something and you want something so bad to happen in your life, let's say, for example, let's use it from a business or success perspective. If you believe in something so bad and you say this affirmation every day and you pray to God and you have faith in it, are you willing to die for your thoughts? Your thoughts are basically your beliefs. Are you willing to die for it? Do you want it so bad that you're willing to lay your life on the line for it? That's when you can realize that, hey, I've challenged my beliefs, and this is something that I truly, deeply, really believe in, and there's nothing that can take this belief from me. This is actually going to become a reality. I'm living this life day by day, and I take myself serious. So is there anyone else on this live call that wants to talk about thoughts? Thought creates reality? All right, well, I want to say
this is Randolph. Thoughts become a reality. It's a good topic. I know for me myself, I know when actually I had reconstructive knee surgery in 2008, and man, I mean, I was jacked up for about 3 months. Had a cast on my leg, like on my entire left leg, and the idea of walking was I mean, I was crushed because I like to get around. I walk, I move around a lot. That's just how I am. But I knew in my mind that, the doctors were telling me, oh, you're not going to be able to use your knee how you like to, and you're going to have to rehab, and you're really going to have to be down for longer than I thought I was. But I knew in my mind that, I'm not going to do that because I got obligations. I got bills. I got, things I need to do. And ultimately, I got the cast removed earlier than I was supposed to, and I rehabbed my knee myself. I don't think maybe YouTube was big then. I don't know, but I know I watched a few programs on how to rehab your knee, and I got down to business like immediately as soon as that cast came off. And it was very hard because as soon as they took it off, I couldn't even really put pressure on my knee at all, because it had been, it hadn't been used in so long. And but eventually, I continued to think, hey, I'm going to get past this. I'm going to get past that. And, I did. And, now I can get around and do whatever I like to do like anybody else. I'm not going to. I've even actually, I started running. I think that was back in like 2014. I was on this run group, and we used to run like 5Ks, 3Ks, things of that nature. And I did fairly well in that as well. So it's very important that, whatever it is that you like to do, if it's in your mind, if you can see it, if you can visualize it, these principles that I knew completely nothing about in 2008, but I was utilizing them, and because of that, I'm getting around doing whatever I like to do as far as that goes. But I think it was a good topic. I just like to share that little bit of information about how your mind is powerful, and you can do whatever it is that you like to do by using those principles. Good call back to you, Tamika.
Well, thanks for your feedback. One last thing I wanted to add before I wrap it up is make sure the premise of this call that I want to let you know when we talk about thought creates reality is do not limit your potential. A lot of the times we formulate inaccurate thoughts of ourselves as if someone knows more than what we know in different areas. What we have to understand is we all have talents. And it's up to us to hone in on our talents, utilize our talents, make our talents work for us. So that means if you have a talent takes, you need to hone in on what that talent is and make your talent work for you. Make it better. Hone in on it on a consistent daily basis and realize that, stop living in a microwave society where you want to see instant gratification, instant results, and realize that, create good thoughts for yourself, because when you limit your potential, basically you create inaccurate thoughts about yourself, and you start to believe that you're a failure. You start to believe that you lack talent. You start to think that someone else is more talented than you, or you start to think that this isn't the course of life that you need to take and something's going wrong for you. Do not limit your potential. Realize that your thought creates your reality. So if you have to reprogram your mind to think that, yes, I am talented, find out what your talents are and use your talents on a daily, consistent basis. Realize that the talent that God has blessed you with, it is just for you. A lot of times we focus on other individuals who have achieved great success, and we take ourselves out the picture. We are highly talented. There's no one on this earth more talented than you. Just find out what your talent's in and hone in on your talents like someone else is utilizing their talents to make this world a better place and to make them a better place and the people they're surrounded by, better. So utilize your talents and utilize your thoughts first so your thoughts can become a reality. So I want to thank you for joining this call. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. And all I want to say was make sure that you start your day with a vision, say your affirmations, and believe your affirmations and meditate on them for 17 seconds minimum. So have a nice day.